Welcome back, Dungeoneers. It's Sunday afternoon, and that can only mean one thing. It's time to play Dungeons & Dragons. You're ear-watching Dice and Dungeons, and I'm here at the table with...
I'm David Wong. I play Nines the taxi guy.
You did that already.
I'm Nicole.
Well, I came back.
I'm Nicole Bates. I play Dungeons & Dragons.
I'm Greg. I'm also playing Dungeons & Dragons with these two who are Nines and Zoria, the Changeling Druid, but I am also Ralph, a Furbog Fighter.
So I'm still a taxi.
You still are.
Yes. Beep, beep.
And I'm Alexis Bates, your trusty dungeon mistress.
Hey, I'm driving here.
What?
And you can drive yourself down to our Patreon at patreon.com/DysonDungeons. It's the best way to support the show. We have a variety of tiers you can subscribe to. Mm-hmm. It really helps us out. We have improv videos from our practice sessions, and our DM puts up DM notes on it. So check it out at patreon.com/DysonDungeons. Beep, beep.
Yeah, thank you for that.
And if you're driving to Vinton, Iowa.
And if you're getting a taxi, maybe you're getting a taxi in Vinton, Iowa. And if you are, why don't you tell them to make an extra stop over at Geekified? Geekified, of course, is Vinton, Iowa's local tabletop gaming store that takes online and in-store orders for all of your tabletop role-playing game needs. So if you're looking to catch one of their fantastic fire sales, why don't you head over to their Facebook page? You can find them by searching Facebook for Geekified Vinton, and they are posting... it's every couple days. They have a live sale on a stream, and you can partake in it and bid on cards and other giveaway items. So, thank you, Geekified, for sponsoring the show. And remember, everybody, support your local gaming store. Wow. That went smooth. I'm going to just roll with that. Just like Dungeoneers, let's roll. Last week on Dice and Dungeons, the party, having wandered further into the lower levels of the Drogmaran sewers, discovered a strange runic locking system that seemed to protect containers filled with tablets. Inscribed on those crude metal plates was the extra-dimensional writing that had already caused the party, and potentially many others, a great deal of trouble. Midnight Brunch took it upon themselves to destroy the tablets before moving on with their quest. And not long after that, they discovered a secret chamber housing fervent engineers who were charged with maintaining a massive fervent generator deep in the sewers. We rejoined them after they have heard the theories of what happened to Fervin from Jorf, while his co-worker Carnal looks on, in complete boredom.
Wait a second. You're telling me that the big explosion at his lab was a diversion for a secret experiment somewhere else?
It wasn't an experiment. It was so he could get away and perform more experiments. He was using that as a cover to disguise his getaway through a dimensional portal that he opened to another part of the world.
What part?
I thought you said he went to the moon. But that was like 2 hours ago. I fell asleep.
Yeah, we're past that.
Wait, when we come back from the moon?
We've been back from the moon for a long time.
He came back from the moon with one of these red threads, right?
Have any of you been paying attention?
Yeah,
yes.
you said he's the lost prince of Drogmara?
One of them. One of them.
Wait, how many of them are there?
Several dozen.
Are they from the same father?
The first 6 were. Then the second 6 were from his brother.
You said
They are very-
several
very-
dozen, but there was also several dozen fervent inventions. That can't be a coincidence, right?
Yeah, the numbers are the same.
That's what I've been trying to figure out for a long time. Is Fervin the only one inventing these? Or are they all inventing them? See, from all of the others that were his siblings and himself, right? The person who carried on Fervin's legacy, the legacy of the family, yet was Empress Nula's father.
And that's the only way you can
And-
explain there's a train.
And he's
now.
supposed to be the only child.
And that's
But what? How does it explain all the cubes that are in the middle of the ocean?
The cubes in the ocean are a sign of what he's been working on, his cubic generator.
Oh, yeah, and he has water breathing.
and that's how they were able to make a train.
The train doesn't have anything to do with Fervin.
Oh, but it uses fervent tech.
Yeah, but Fervin had nothing to do with that.
Oh, maybe it was this other red thread.
No, the threads are just to help, like, illustrate. They don't have anything to do with Fervin himself.
Oh, then I probably shouldn't be making pictures with them.
Oh, and
No, wait. Wait. I think I'm just... Yeah, there might be something here.
oh, you have done something
Maybe
here.
something
Oh,
here.
I just made a cat.
You're so smart, Nines.
Yes, I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If his
yeah.
sister was...
Wait, how many sisters are there?
Shut up. If his
I
sister
thought
was
they were lost
working on-
princes. They must be
Well,
lost
maybe lost
princesses.
princesses, too.
Working on the quantum capacitor.
They were very careless family, losing all of those princes and princesses.
This brother was working on the harmonic.
They should have put trackers on them.
That would explain.
Fervent trackers.
That would ex-
Yeah, are there fervent trackers?
What?
Are there fervent trackers?
What do you mean?
Like trackers that...
Like a little thingy that you stick on someone and it tracks them.
Not that I know of.
Like a hunter's
Do you think
mark,
there
but
is?
Well, they're probably working on it.
Who's working on it?
fervent.
Them?
The princes?
No, they don't want him to have any tracking. No. You know,
So, did you
Is
say?
there a rival to the princes?
government.
And the dragons helped him escape.
Oh, the dragons thought they were helping him escape, and then the explosion happened. See, it's a double blind.
But then later on, if you take this other red thread, you see that it was not actually an explosion, but that
It was an
just-
implosion.
well, yes, because instead of going and it made a hole that way because they didn't find anything laying around, it went and
Yeah.
it made a hole
Yeah.
by that way.
Well, where did the
People think-
contents go?
People think it was just an explosion so powerful that it obliterated most things. But then, where's the evidence of the shockwave? A bunch of knocked over trees that can easily be faked. They just didn't want us to know
I
what
have
really
knocked
happened.
over a tree.
There were beavers in the area too. Trained beavers.
Hundreds of them. Everyone knows how intelligent beavers are.
Yeah, where'd you get that bark from one of the trees that fell over anyway?
I can't disclose it.
I think you should disclose it, as I cast suggestion.
You're using one of the higher level spell slots on that.
This is important information.
This is the biggest waste of a spell slot I think you've ever done. What is the resistance?
15 wisdom.
15 wisdom.
Can I tell what kind of bark this is? What kind of tree this is from? If it's even from the area that fervent is in?
Make a nature check.
Not great. 11.
So the piece is fairly, carbonized.
Yeah.
There's some burning on it. But you're fairly certain that this bark, it's it's a willow tree because there's a lot of them in the swamps, and you've never been all the way to the explosion site, but you're pretty certain there's no willow trees in the dense pine forests north of Northbound.
Not anymore.
No, they were all sucked into the interdimensional implosion.
Once we find Fervin,
is
you're
that
going to
not
feel
what
really
happened?
stupid when we find all those trees.
Yeah, there were a whole bunch of trees that came out from the interdimensional hole that he created because he thought he was just making a hole to one place, but it was a hole to everywhere. He created a hole to all of the different planes, all at the same time.
Could he have even made a hole outside of existence as we know it?
Yeah, probably. Who knows?
So who is your source?
Can't divulge that.
Why are you looking at me now? You think I'm going to use more spell slots on this?
Yes, I do. So you think that the cultists were all this cult activity was started by Fervin?
I don't think Fervin started it, but I think it came up because of him as butterfly effect. He didn't intend any of this. But if a butterfly flaps its wings,
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
I have seen a butterfly flap
Exactly.
its wings. It
Yeah.
is much like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't do anything. It's so small. It has no impact on anything.
It flies.
Yeah.
Slowly.
But if the butterfly is a massive implosion that tears a hole through interdimensional space, that's a pretty big butterfly.
Yeah, that would be a massive butterfly.
It would be the biggest butterfly ever.
Like
Exactly.
a
Where are the
mothra.
butterflies coming from? Do they come with Fervin?
They might have. I've been trying to research where butterflies came from. Do you know that before 200 years ago, there was never an account of butterflies anywhere in the globe?
I did not know
Is that true, Zoria?
No,
It's
not. 19.
You don't even need to roll. You know that's absolutely absurd.
Is that why there were so many butterfly references in Empress Nula's last speech?
I can only assume that she's being held hostage by the cabal controlling the government.
The Cabal of Princes?
Which one? You've mentioned several.
Oh, this is the cabal of business owners,
Oh, okay.
the ultra wealthy.
Okay.
Yeah, they get together every year.
Not the arcane user cabal.
No, they don't have anything to do with Drugmara.
Oh, okay.
They're off, doing other
What
stuff.
about the Goblin Cabal?
What about them?
Do they have anything to do with this?
No,
They just steal
I mean-
bugs.
No.
Is that
What-
where all the butterflies went?
Yeah. What about the Thieves Guild?
Not a cabal.
There's no
See, now
thieves guild.
I think that the Thieves Guild had something to do
I
with
think so,
hiding the evidence, but not
I bet they stole
not
it.
hiding it from us. They've been hiding it
Listen, Jordan.
from the powers that be,
The Cabal.
and I've been trying to get in touch with them for years now. No one will respond. I spend hours wandering the streets. You can see Carnal over there just mouthing everything that Jorf is saying. Spend hours wandering the streets.
Did you yell
Asking
out, "Hey,
about-
Thieves Guild! Hey, Thieves Guild!"
I've tried that.
yeah,
Well, it usually works.
it usually does. It does for
tried
us all
that.
the time, right?
I went down to the post office asking if they knew, because the Thieves Guild has got to get mail.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that checks
Yeah,
out.
makes a lot of sense. They wouldn't commit mail fraud.
Oh,
That would be a crime.
See, the Thieves Guild motto is steal from the rich.
But it's in an old-timey language, so it sounds cool. Right?
So-
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we are the old-timey language. We just
it
don't
makes
know
sense that if you're going to steal, that you would steal from the rich because they have things to steal.
Yeah, there's a
If
lot
you-
more things to steal from the rich for?
Yeah, so they're not trying to obscure anything from the non-rich because we don't have anything that's worth keeping. They would want to
Well,
keep
except the
this,
gold.
so they keep getting bribed. Like, I'm not saying that the Thieves Guild is like the good guys, right?
Wait, who is the good guys though?
Oh, well, like just a few of us.
Like
us,
you
right?
and the guys
Yeah.
who meet at the tavern.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 What time
we're,
do you guys meet at the tavern?
we're
again?
trying to expose all of this.
Yeah, what time is the meeting at the tavern?
It changes each week. Fodari pops up. No, it doesn't.
Is it your tavern then? You said?
Yes, I've heard this like 18 times.
Have you bought the timeshare yet?
No. We don't have a timeshare.
Can't afford it?
No, it's shared ownership.
Well, and as you
You
explained,
can get out anytime you want.
time
just get out
was
anytime you
shattered into all of these different
It's an
dimensions.
investment.
Yeah. So which time would you share?
Well, I think all time should be shared among all people.
Even me?
Yeah. That's what
Oh, you can
Fervin
get
was
a share
trying
of
to bring
time.
to us. The power over time. And they had to stop it.
Do they have any signs in this room while this is all happening?
Oh, what kind of sign are you looking for?
Oh, like safety signs, that sort of thing.
Weirdly, there's not many safety signs, no.
Just the usual. Is there a hang in there tabaxi sign?
Yeah, there's a hang in there tabaxi sign.
I'll take it. I just walk over and pull it off.
Well, yeah, what else would you do?
Is there any other information you need to tell us about this so we can, find the princes?
No, but do you guys want to subscribe to my zine?
Yes.
Great. You'll have to come by my apartment to pick it up.
Where's your apartment?
Writes down an address and hands it to you.
Oh.
Thank you. I wink.
Write down the Jorf's apartment address so we can give it to the authorities later.
Yeah.
He hasn't committed a crime yet that I'm aware of.
Have you committed any crimes?
That we're aware of.
Depends on your definition of crime.
Knowing too much?
Well, yeah, absolutely. And maybe I also take all of the coffee filters home with me.
Does Carnell be like,
Yeah. Yeah. And Carnal's just like, what?
Is that why we haven't seen many coffee filters this whole adventure?
Maybe? Maybe Jorf is just running around like nicking all the coffee filters.
Making conspiracy theories, stealing office supplies. What a life.
Pretty nice.
I gotta do something to filter out my urine. That's the only way I know if it's pure.
What are you filtering
would
out?
you be able to glean anything from
If you haven't been paying attention to that, I can't go over it again.
It was this
How
red
many
line here.
filters do you use?
7. It's always 7. That's
I thought
why
there was always 6.
No, seven's the linchpin number.
Well,
That's why it was not. That is why it was not working for you.
That's seven's.
you take 6 crystals, 6 fervent crystals. Have you ever seen 6 fervent crystals together? I don't think so.
Have you ever seen Fervin's original crystal?
That doesn't exist anymore, right? He took it with him.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Whoa.
Show it. Do it, Olseth.
I have it.
I think.
You have the casing.
Yeah, I've been.
I
carrying
have the
box.
cube. We separated them, remember?
Okay, so you show him.
Uh-huh.
He just faints.
He faints.
Yeah.
I slap him. Does he get up?
He's just kind of like out cold.
All right, I just shove some salt into his nose.
What?
That's smelling salts, right? That's how that works.
I do a medicine check to see if that works.
Carnal is, at this point, cackling. He thought that was the funniest thing ever.
That was just.
All right, well, we better get going. It's been 3 long rests now.
It has actually been 3 hours that you've been down here, so you can all take a short rest.
Yeah. I will do that.
That was very restful. Thank you.
At that point, Colonel looks over at you like, what?
So,
I feel so invigorated now.
do you guys have anything that can help us destroy the cult that's hiding in the sewers?
No. No, I don't have anything.
So you are our Cardinal.
Yeah.
I am trying to have an expertise in fervent tech. I am already proficient. But do you happen to have any manuals or books that I could study?
Oh, yeah, sure, why not?
That was easy.
Why not?
You have, you got your fervent proficiency certificate, right?
Yes. It's right here on my.
Okay, can I see it?
It got dunked in the water when Stinky hugged him.
That's not a certificate.
Well, why not?
Because it's not a certificate. You just showed me a piece of soggy paper, and then that was it.
Yes.
Well, Seth, you just
you-
replaced her. Maybe you put it in my bag. I go to my bag
Okay.
and I rummage through. What was his name? It's not that guy in my bag, right?
Which
The
guy?
worker who died?
Yes, the
Joe
worker who died.
Johnson?
Doesn't he just carry that stuff with him? They're making it sound like you carry their certificate with you.
I mean, you would, yeah.
So I take it off his body.
But he's not a fervent engineer.
I don't know that. So I don't find one, is what you're telling
I
me.
thought you were gonna be like, I just need a minute over here and pull out like forgery tools and stuff like that.
No, I'm grave robbing. It's just my grave is the bag I carry.
He could really use it. He didn't get his certificate.
So you didn't go to school or like?
Oh no, I have been studying from the source materials themselves.
That's cool.
Yeah, so you're self-taught. Yeah. Yeah, so is everybody else. At this point, Jorf is... You didn't notice him getting up. He's standing behind you.
Is salt coming
And
out of
he
his nose?
Yeah, there's just... It's kind of draining. It's very white. It looks painful. His eyes are watering.
Well, he's up.
But he's got a stack of books. Jorf, no. Take them.
I take all the books.
You have a chance to continue where I've left off. I think I've reached the end of what I can contribute to finding Fervin. Oh God!
I take a look at the bindings.
Why do I have to be paired with you this week?
What are the bindings on the books?
I give them 9s. I am putting these in your bag.
Are they fervent books? Or
Yeah,
are they
they're-
like, okay.
They're just labeled with numbers, just 1 through 10. That's it.
Does my bag accept them?
But everything except
7.
number 4. It doesn't like number 4.
I
I
put
just
some
keep number
paprika
4.
on it. Just take my knife. How do you
Okay.
how do you prep paprika?
It's a powder.
How do you turn it into a powder?
You take peppers, you dehydrate them, and you finely powder them and grind them out.
Can my knife just do that?
I mean, yeah.
I also have a spice pouch that I can get any spice from.
I'm already using my knife.
Okay.
It's basically food, so I can eat it by itself.
Sure.
So I put some paprika on book number 4, and
Okay.
then I put that in.
It takes the book and spits the paprika out dry.
Just kind of look at it funny.
Well-
It kind of looks at you funny.
We better get going.
Well,
Just stand up.
Thank you for the books, Jorf.
You're welcome, brother.
man, do you have any
need to
parting
be
words of
hugged
wisdom
also.
for us?
Yeah, he goes in for a hug on old Seth, and and he's just like, carry on the legacy.
Is he crying a little from the salt?
I mean, you think he probably is, but you're also pretty sure that he's in a lot of pain right now. just shoved salt like all the way up his nose.
I wanted him to get up. We were on a timetable, which is why we sat there for 3 hours.
He definitely got up. There's no doubt about that.
All right. Sorry about your magical protection.
Hey, can you just turn that back on?
No, not really.
Don't get killed by the cult.
Yeah, we're gonna. We're just gonna seal ourselves in for a while. So when you guys get up, can you tell them we did that? We activated emergency measures.
Yeah, if we remember.
Yeah, sure.
If we get
I'm
out of
gonna
here.
write that down.
No.
Tell someone emergency.
Is there like a supervisor we should talk to?
Fidari's writing a note down. Jesus, you guys.
Tell someone there was emergency.
Or we'll keep them safe. We'll put up a sign that says "Caution, wet paint" in the opening.
Yes.
So the cultists won't go near it.
Oh, I could
because
put a "Remember Your Hard Hat" sign on it.
on the paint, on
Yeah.
the wet paint sign.
Yeah.
How will that detract from
I'm curious to know that. as
I've
well.
never seen a cultist wear a hard hat.
that? That's true.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, do you guys have keys to like the fervent vehicle when you have to go like long distances?
Oh, scooter.
Fervent vehicle. What are you talking about?
Isn't there like a small vehicle where you can just like?
Like a pony, but like fervent.
No.
Yeah, horseless wagon. I think that's the trope.
No.
An iron horse.
What would any of that even do?
Isn't it like the train, just
Not on
small?
a track. Like a mine cart.
No.
Oh, all right. Well,
You should invent that.
we
when
should get
leave.
going.
Okay.
All right. So, could you pull up the map
Mm-hmm.
as we leave, so I know where we are again?
Yeah, I will pull that up. So you're in the secret room that isn't actually attached to any of the halls.
And
To
I think
refresh everyone's mind, it's that one right there.
so. There's obviously stuff to the southeast, and I think there was more stuff to the northwest.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
south
lots of
is
stuff.
close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
South is closest, and then we'll come back up and go east, I guess.
We'll go south.
You want to go south? Mm-hmm. Okay.
That doesn't sound good.
You guys have been largely avoiding south this whole time, so
We weren't avoiding
Not
it.
by choice.
We were just, going in a different direction. So if we were going north or east or west, we couldn't go south because that wasn't one of them.
you guys will have a decision to make here. As you go south, you come to a T-junction.
East. The other east, not the west east.
East proper.
East.
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 Everyone's agreed on east.
Right.
No. Well,
From whose orientation?
While I'm walking backwards
I don't know.
well,
into
yeah.
the T junction,
Then you go right.
then we go right.
Yeah.
The best way to go through this is just walking backwards.
That way
So
you don't
nothing
have.
can sneak up on you.
That's
That is how physics works.
You sneak up on them, and then you get surprised.
Yeah. They
The
never see you coming backwards.
the room that you come to, it's a fairly large room. It is probably 25 by 60. And this is fairly familiar at this point as well. You've seen rooms like this, you know what's going on. This is where the big pressurized fans actually start pumping air into this layer. So there's a whole bunch of very large pipes with a lot of airflow coming out of these grated openings, and it's just pouring out air. It's very loud, hard to hear.
what?
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 Oh.
How big are the great holes?
Like the space
Well, yeah,
between.
like if I wanted
between?
to stick a carrot or celery down into the blade.
Like carrot would be getting anything to the blades would be pretty hard.
Okay.
You might be able to like kind of get a piece of celery sort of through and then just shove it. I mean, if anyone wants to look up what you should picture here to get a clear image, this is pretty standard expanded metal. You can search for that. And at its widest, it's about 3/4 of an inch. It's
Gotcha.
diamond shaped. So it's hard to fit a lot of things through. And then there's at least a foot gap between where the grating cover is and then a fan beyond it.
Do the lights do anything creepy in here?
No, just what you've come to expect for them.
And the only exits to the north.
That is correct.
Well,
North.
let's go north.
Okay.
You don't just want to look down a bunch of holes, even though that hurt us several times?
It's bad every time.
No. You
Well,
can.
why not?
You can if you want.
I'm good. I'm satisfied.
I'm gonna show this to you guys so you know, but it doesn't really get you all that far.
No.
It loops back up.
Yep.
Well, I guess we go back down and go west.
Guess
Oh
so.
yeah, that was that western path down.
The other west.
Yep, we
not
walk
the
backwards the
east-west.
whole way and then turn left.
Yeah, no, I turned right.
So you're walking forward?
Yeah, but not in a forward direction.
No, we're not doing that.
I turned 360 degrees.
And moonwalk
Walk
into
away.
the next room.
Not too very far away from where you originally came down these hallways, there is another T junction where you can make a decision to go south or continue westward.
Oh, south.
South.
Okay.
We're gonna go down south until we find the southernmost point.
Yes, because I look at the map and be like, well, clearly if we go south, we're going to get to the edge. And the map's not going to go over the edge.
No,
So,
not.
The map that we're drawing.
yes, the map that we're drawing.
Which doesn't necessarily have any bounds to it.
So the funny thing is,
It's infinite, and we'll be going.
ever since
south.
we did the very first dungeon, which was also a sewer dungeon,
I have a
We
drawing
can't get
of it.
over sewer.
when I described that dungeon to you, we didn't have the capabilities to do what we do now. We didn't have all the parts and pieces necessary for me to display a digital map that you guys can slowly reveal. And you guys made your own maps of that first dungeon. And it's kind of interesting. It's a game of telephone, essentially, of me describing something and then you guys interpreting it and how close it is, but also how way not even anything like what I described it this was too. The room that you come to
I'm
is
looking through my earlier.
I found, yeah.
My handwriting was way better than, and I left all sorts of space
Yeah.
on it.
Wow, I can almost read it.
Isn't that amazing? Wow, I can read it too. There it is.
so. You guys come to a room
There's this
that
much
looks
room.
like in a similar fashion to the last room you found. Something you've seen before.
Break room?
Nope.
Oh.
This room has a sealed airlock on the ground
Wait, on the ground.
Going down.
going down.
The door into it's open, but the airlock is sealed.
Correct.
Are there any levers, buttons, and same?
Nothing.
Oh, just like the other ones.
Just like the other ones.
So we need a control center.
Yep, we need this floor's control center.
If it's this floor, maybe it's tied to the top one.
I don't think there was a camera to it, or whatever a camera is.
I don't
A
remember.
visual magic
I don't remember
thingy.
seeing pictures of it. The controller we
I'm
found could
guessing
only
this is a
control
dead end,
4
or
Is there a number
There's
on it?
nothing else in here. I will show the map briefly.
We'll need to remember that it's down.
And I gotta adjust that downward a bit so people will be able to
Well,
see it.
we could do something stupid.
Split the party.
I knock on the airlock.
Nothing.
Good. I like that. Let's head west for now. We know this is here.
Okay.
We'll
Well,
split the party.
yeah, where would we split to?
Well, 2 of us will go down.
How?
I can teleport.
Oh. I can teleport, sort of.
You can turn into a worm
Yeah.
and then just kind of
Ooze around on top of it.
just flopping around doing the worm.
Like, can I turn into, like, a mite? Like, how small of an animal can I really turn into? Like, with wild shape, where's the line? Like, can I turn into a tiny mite versus, like, one of those, what are they called? The water bears.
Tardigrades.
Tardigrade. Like, can I turn into a tardigrade?
I think maybe not a tardigrade, but I don't see why you couldn't turn into like an ant.
A flea?
Yeah, I mean a flea is not all that much of a size jump from an ant.
Anyway.
So I don't know why I would go no fleas, only ants.
You could. You're the DM. You could do that.
We
You can just make rules up.
You can just do that.
You can just do that.
I turn into a rock.
A living rock.
No, I'm dead now.
All brain activity ceased because I had no brain.
You enter a very long, this is almost a mile long,
We really could use that cart.
don't you invent
giant sluiceway. There are drains emptying on both sides of this. Some of them are flowing quite quickly, others not so much. The water seems to start at where you enter, and it goes down, and you can sort of make out far enough in the distance the general shape of this, but it curves and heads north. The flow seems to start at the end where you entered, and you can piece this together at this point. I will turn the map images on for a moment before I finish this description. That this is likely how it would work because you saw the other end of this in the giant pool room where you had met the one, the only Stormgrimmy.
And there's a little pathway there.
Yes.
I guess we'll go west then.
Take the little
Let's take
north
that
path.
little north passage there.
Yeah, that looks important.
I can't cast water walk on
Okay.
this, so hopefully it's not hard to get there. Because I used all my water walk slots. Dispelling magic that failed.
As you walk down, you start to hear a sloshing sound behind you.
Nines.
What?
Why are you not walking backward? Or are you?
Wait, is nines in front of me?
We don't really have an order.
Oh.
You are a
Maybe it's
Holwyn.
George.
What is it?
I look around for the sloshing sound.
I don't know. It's out there in the darkness.
Well, luckily,
You have night vision. You have dark vision.
yes, I have dark vision.
We all do.
Can I look around for the sloshing sound? Does it sound like an ooze, maybe?
I mean, it's water sloshing.
Oh, so it's completely normal.
So is it sloshing?
It definitely sounds like a large thing going like
sloshing in the water.
yeah, absolutely. But it's really hard to tell. Like if you try to tell the difference between, a dog running through moving water and like a wolf running through moving water or a deer running through moving water, it's going to be kind of hard to tell. So it's moving water. Something's splashing around in it.
Where is it behind us, in front of us? Is it going toward us further
It's
away?
coming towards you. You can tell that from the noise. And it's outside of
our
darkness.
visual range.
But can we tell if it's in front or
I
behind
move
us?
against the wall.
There's a lot of echoes, so it's a little hard to tell. I want you to make a perception check to see if you can't orient yourselves
All
to
of
where
us?
it is. I think you can all make a perception check. That's fine. You can all hear it.
I got a 16.
21.
13.
Soria, you are able to discern it is coming from around the area where you'd entered and since moved past as you move down this long sluiceway. And there's very little edge on this, so you're on the edge of the moving water.
It's coming from over there. I point over where.
What, that the darkness?
Yeah, in the darkness. We should maybe pick up the pace.
Let us go to that room in the north.
We pick up the pace to get to that room.
Okay.
Yeah, we Scooby-Doo run to the
Yeah.
next room.
Yeah.
So we go backwards a little bit, and then we start going forward faster.
Yeah, I can hear it. You take the channel up, and what you discover is one of the rooms that would have led down from the layer above.
Oh, it's an airlock.
Airlock
Yes.
going up.
Yes.
But
That's
It's,
boring.
it's the other end. I'll show that to you guys.
So is this one where the airlock is open but the door is closed, or is this
No, the only open one was the one
was
we
the one we went down?
went down.
Yep.
How long is that hall? Is it the same as like the other ones?
What do you mean?
We're in the room with the airlock, right?
Yep.
The hall.
Is it like as long as the other room with the airlock?
It's, not quite that long, but yeah.
Well,
It's a fairly long haul.
Do we want to hide in here until the sloshing walk goes by?
You can't hear any sloshing from here.
Why don't we sneak out a little and scout?
Okay.
See if we can hide at the mouth of the tunnel
Where it empties into the big pool?
where it empty. Well, no. So we're in the airlock. We'll go down the tunnel back into the room.
Where the sluiceway is?
But before we go in, we sneak back and see if we can identify what that sloshing is.
Okay.
So I'll use my staff to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay. Yeah.
And we'll sneak back through the room and try and scope out what was sloshing.
Okay, so you're trying to sneak back to where you came into the sluiceways from.
Yeah.
All right.
We're sneaking back from the airlock to the big sluiceway. But before we go into the sluiceway, we'll look for the sloshing.
Okay. First things first. I need everyone to make a stealth check.
Plus 10 from Pass Without a Trace.
Good grief.
I got 25. Get your bad rolls out of the way, Olsef.
24.
Dirty 20.
Holwyn did very well.
How did Fodari do?
Fodari's hanging back.
Oh, okay.
I don't let Fodari's untrained abilities drag down the overall score.
Why not?
She's
It's not plot convenient.
she's smart enough to know to hang back from time to time. And I am also role playing that you guys occasionally call for her. Red to come forward, it's fine. So, you all did well. You make your way quite quietly back
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
down that hall into the sluiceway. Nines,
That's
you
me.
are you wearing shoes right now, or
Yeah.
are you? So you're wearing shoes.
Yes, I'm wearing my shoes.
Okay.
Flippity floppity.
Okay, good. Good to know.
I'm
What am
not
I do with that
wearing
information?
What?
shoes. I'm not wearing No.
Everybody, let's just take our shoes off right now.
Did you ever put your shoes back on when you took your socks off, also?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I would not be
We
walking
are in a
around
sewer, so
there. Yeah.
Then, as you're moving your way back up, you're still being quite quiet, but the lights still turn on.
wow.
Oh, yeah.
So we are passing with a trace.
You're definitely passing with a trace.
But that's normal for the lights to turn on with no one in it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's not some shadow being that's been following us.
And as you enter a pathway, as you go up the pathway, moving your way up the water flow in the sluiceway, the light turns on, and just 20 feet in front of you, there are two giant oozes.
I thought it was oozes.
And I need everyone to roll for initiative, and for you to take the cover off of the map if you don't mind.
No, double digits anyway. Retire that die.
And I will turn on the map.
Where are we located? Like here-ish?
Yeah. Why don't you shift the camera just a little bit to line up with the lower cam? There we go.
So we want to run away, right?
That is an interesting proposition. All the water is flowing.
That way.
Yes. So you've been moving up against the stream. And has everyone rolled for initiative? Did you roll for...
I rolled.
Did you roll for whole one, or do you want me to roll?
Well, I rolled poorly, so I should let you do it.
Oh, I think that you made that decision. Soria, what was your initiative?
19.
Oh, wow, very good. Nines, what was yours?
I got an 18. That was almost good.
Ulseth
14, which was way higher than nothing.
and Hulwin. What Hulwin?
9.
Total?
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
We've been doing lots of good rolls.
Wow.
You should be seeing some of these
Okay.
2s and 3s and stuff.
Now you are against two oozes, so they're quite slow, which means that Soria goes first.
I wasn't ready to go first. Why am I so good at this? I know fire is good against these, but I don't have any fire spells ready. I'm going to...
Is there any good loot inside these? Can we see?
in the oozes.
Yeah, why not? Kind of translucent, right?
There doesn't seem to be much in here. You occasionally think you see the tops of some bottles.
There might be some good booze in
I'm
there.
going to
There
drop
might
a
be.
bless on the party
Okay.
using my Fey Touch magic. Well, on everyone but me. Because I can only do 3 targets. And then, once I'm done failing to get this ring out. there we
Why
go.
is it so hard to get a ring on me?
I don't know. I'm going to back up.
Oh, you just killed me.
I knock 9s in and run off yelling, everyone for themselves.
Sacrifice 9 for the others.
And that's going to be my turn. Put blessed up.
Okay. At the end of your turn, let's see, where are you? You're at the very back. I need you to make a strength saving roll.
Do I still get that +1, or is that out by now after the 3 hours from the feast?
I think you've probably run out at this point. You've been down here for quite a while.
Well, I rolled a 2, but don't worry, I have a -1 to my strength saving, so
So you got a 1
a 1.
total. Okay. That pushes you off of the edge. And that means that when you go off the edge, you are now 20 feet out.
So I'm way out here.
Yeah. You're quite far outside.
Bye! Do I get pushed into the middle or anything, or am I still?
You can still be along the edge. That's fine. But you're 20 feet out. Then it's Nine's turn.
Hashtag blessed.
What am I supposed to do with that? They don't really have eyes to blind them, do they?
No. Fireworks against them, we know.
They don't really have much fire.
Fireworks against them!
Bye.
The little pyro over there doesn't
a fire
have
spell.
much fire. Okay.
Maybe you can suggest.
I think you should set yourself on fire. I feel like
I
I
think.
could try charming it.
Oh yeah, can you charm monsters?
Yes, I can charm monsters,
We could have an ooze fight.
but I feel like we should save that for when we're fighting cultists. So I guess I will just start with a vicious mockery.
I'm gonna take that opportunity. 9s.
Yes.
You do have both
They
you.
laugh?
Okay, so you have really nothing that I can work with on this one. Soria, you however have proficiency in nature, if I
Yes,
remember
I am
correctly about your
proficient in
character. Make a knowledge nature check.
Not super good, but it's 14.
You're fairly certain that these creatures cannot be charmed because they don't have
And
anything capable of being charmed.
they have no nervous system, so they can't be charmed.
That's great advice. I don't know why I'm doing the thing.
I know.
The voice.
'Cause you're
I'm
so
just
far
standing
away.
here.
Vicious laughter might not work either, I don't know.
Vicious laughter.
Or vicious mockery, whatever. I don't know your skill set.
We've only been traveling for months.
What? I can't hear you over all the water.
We're gonna do vicious mockery.
Okay.
Can you describe these things a bit in more detail, or are they just?
They're gloopy piles of goop. They're,
Hey,
What color are
you're
they?
gloopy piles of goop, and that's gross.
And you suck.
And you suck.
yeah. Yeah, what 15?
Yeah, 15
15? Okay. Well, they have excellent wisdom scores. Truly phenomenal. They're going to take some damage though. They rolled poorly.
Well, one of them takes damage.
yeah.
Which one were you hitting?
Yeah, blue one.
Blue one. Are they blue and black like that, or are they like
It's more just
goo? Like
it's
tar.
good. The other model that's down there is technically an aboleth because I didn't have another ooze to work with.
Oh, yeah. that's an
But the aboleth looked kind of oozy.
It is kind of gooey.
Wait, we didn't
So I
have
worked with
a we didn't have a print that just came out looking like a goo.
Not like this.
no,
No.
no giant failed print.
No,
Well,
we do.
one of
we,
them is sad now,
we do have a few of them.
and it did a mighty 4 damage.
Wow.
Hey, that's what I guessed. I typed in 4 on the damage.
Or
And it,
mockery.
Yeah.
and it gets disadvantage on its next attack.
Yes, and its next attack it gets disadvantage,
Okay.
unless it's some sort of magical trickery with it.
We'll find out.
Okay.
Well, you will. I'm gone.
Anything else you want to do?
I walk away from them. I don't go as far as the edge, but
You go like there.
I mean I go further than Olsef. Not that. Yeah, I just push Olsef into the.
That's-
That's
Colwyn.
Colwyn.
Oh, you all look alike from over here. So far away.
For wall cells. There.
I'll just be right next to them, away from the edge, because I don't know where you're going.
Here?
Yeah, that seems fine.
Okay.
I don't know what this distance they can travel is.
Is this difficult terrain that we're on?
In some directions. 9s. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Can I not?
No.
Well, I could just fail it.
I mean, I guess you could just say, no, I'm not making
Just
I'm
lean
not,
back.
You don't have to
Let the
run
current
away when you
take-
just
I'm
let
not
the
gonna
current
do that.
pull you away.
All right, let's. Hey, I got a 21.
You actually do make it and manage to hold your ground against the current that's trying to push you back.
Very good.
Ulseth, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm trying to get a sense of the distance here. It looks like 5, 10,
I'm just gonna go in and get
20,
surrounded.
20-ish feet.
20 or 25 feet. I need to flame on my sword.
Okay, there's your bonus action.
Yep. And I need to adopt a stance.
That's also a bonus
That's
action.
also a bonus. I can't use my.
You need so many bonus actions.
Yeah, I do.
Darn action
Is there a feat?
economy.
Is there a feat that gives you 2 bonus actions?
Not that I can think of off the top of my
No,
head.
I have a stance that gives me a second reaction, but I can't get into a stance because that's a bonus action. And
Correct.
Your
I-
bonus action was to turn your sword flamey.
Well, yeah, that's an important thing to do.
Yeah.
And
So why don't you try and get up to him?
well, I could do that, or I could just back away and wait until we're all washed out of here, and then we're out of combat because we'll be washed away.
They'll just come with us.
Maybe we can turn them into our pets. Just put a leash on it.
On the goo.
Yeah.
The leash just dissolves.
Oh yeah,
Well,
they're
we'll-
kind of acidic, aren't they?
Let's see.
Yes, you are actually aware of that from your previous
We
encounters.
have a magic chain, I think.
Probably.
So I could get to 1, and I still have an attack after movement, right?
Well, if it's difficult terrain going that way, you can only move half speed.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, go for it.
Do it.
What do you got to lose?
I'm going
Your
to wait for them
HP,
to
you're
come
not
up.
using that.
I back up 2 steps.
Like here?
Yeah.
You could ready an action where if they get close to you, you can smack them with your sword.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Is if they get within melee range.
You'll hit one.
Yep.
I need you to make a strength saving throw.
You're good at these though.
Yeah, I am, if I can roll more than single digits.
You have luck, right? Yeah. You renewed that after none of them worked.
Oh, that's
On the fight with the creature that wasn't really trying to
The
hurt you,
hugging.
yeah, 22.
you make it and manage to hold your ground. Holwyn,
Look at me holding the ground.
it's Holwyn's turn.
Fire arrows, Holland. Fire arrows, Holland.
Fire arrows that are fire arrows.
Fire, fire.
Okay.
We'll do the one that was insulted.
Sure.
That's bluey.
Yeah. The first one. It's not great. It's going to be 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
18 is not great.
I mean, it wasn't a great roll. But when you get plus 10, and that's a 25.
25 to hit, you said?
Yes.
On the second one? Yeah, that also hits. So go ahead and roll for some damage.
Were they smart enough to do Hunter's Mark before firing arrows?
Yeah.
You didn't say to do Hunter's Mark before firing arrows,
Well,
so I'm gonna say no.
Nines is
No.
clinging on to one of their belts to keep steady. It's a little distracting.
Nines did what all cats do when they feel unsteady. Grip it instantly into your
Onto something,
arteries.
Right, yes. As deep as they possibly can.
Somehow all of your veins.
And they created some new ones just to pierce them.
alright, let's see how much damage. That's going to. The first one is 12 piercing and
Okay.
2 fire.
All right.
And then.
You do get +1, or you get with bless. Make sure you're adding d4s to all saves and attack rolls.
Yeah, okay.
Just for everyone who's not me.
And then the other one is 10 piercing and another 2 fire.
Okay. 2 arrows go thunk thunk. As the fire connects, you see over its surface, as though it's like burning oil for a little bit. It's just, and it sort of burns off, and there's a bunch of char that appears on the top of it for a minute, and then it kind of slicks off of it.
Yeah, does it smell bad?
Oh, it smells really terrible.
No, that's just me. I've been in a sewer for
Any-
like 24 hours.
Anything else you want Holland to do?
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark.
Which
On
one?
the blue one.
Okay.
And is there anything on the wall they can hold on to so they don't have to do strength checks? Is there like a pipe that's sticking out?
No.
No. None at all.
No.
Strength save.
Yeah, you got to make a strength saving throw.
You get a D4 from Bless.
That might work.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that's a number.
One is better than none.
That is a just 24. Prevent Hellwind from
Yes.
solution
Yeah.
off into the swishway.
Yes,
Goodbye,
Holland has managed to
China.
hold their ground. Anything else
What's
that you'd like to do? Is
what's
that the end of the turn?
happening?
That's it.
We're
That's it.
holding our ground.
Okay.
Why am I speaking in a high voice? We are holding our ground.
Now, can you roll a heal for Hellwind for the short rest earlier? Because I don't have access to that.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna say that they
use their
just,
hit die.
you know, set up. So they're at 56.
Okay.
I'm not gonna bother rolling that at the moment. There was only 9 hit points they gained. I think they should be fine. So, now it's their turns. They move. They're both going to move in tandem because their turns are right next to each other. So this is a little bit easier for them to just do.
Are they like twins?
Ooh, are they gonna merge together into some sort of Voltron ooze?
If they merge together, does the Hunter Mark stay?
It depends. It's on the wall.
Huh.
Yeah, I actually do have clear acrylic risers, but they're very deep in the moment, and I forgot about that. So
Also, it'd be kind of hard to put them on.
They're flying.
Yeah.
They're flying giant
level.
oozes.
They're not flying, they're crawling up the walls.
So they're
Yeah.
sticky.
Interesting.
So they are now like oozing up above you.
They're so afraid of us. They are crawling up the walls.
I don't think that's what they're doing.
Oh,
Yeah, that is their turn. And it is now back to Soria at the top.
Okay. I'm going to use my standard action to try and get back into the fray by using Wild Shape.
Okay.
And I'm going to become a crocodile. Now, can I move upstream with a swim speed at full speed? Swimming upstream as a crocodile.
What's the swim speed on a crocodile?
30 feet.
I'm gonna say you can move 20 feet. 'Cause there's still a lot of force. You still have to fight against it, but you can move.
I can get back on the map though.
You can get back on the map, and given the crocodile's sort of natural abilities, I'd say that that water, other than being a force that you're moving against, it slows you down a little bit. With your, claws that they have, you actually have some stuff to hang on to, and you won't have to make strength saving rolls. You can feel the grip
All right.
as long as you are a crocodile.
it's my standard action to Wild Shape and my movement to get up there, and crocodiles don't have a bonus action.
No, they don't.
So a crocodile will swim up right up next to me.
Oh my god, the crocodile!
And my crocodile will just wink at Nines. And go, oh.
Is that a normal crocodile noise?
No. Alright. That's my turn, I guess, because
Okay.
just getting back where I was.
Then it comes to Nines. It's your turn.
I jump over the crocodile.
Like, over the top.
That's a start. Yep.
Traditionally, you jump a shark.
Isn't that a thing, the dance, the crocodile hop?
What? Is that a thing?
I think it is.
Get on my back.
I don't know that you're.
I mean,
I don't
I
know.
winked at you.
Well, wait, how many animals have we seen in this sewer?
Animals?
We've
Not many.
seen Stinky.
Because the rats actually cleared out.
Like, no, wait, I don't think we've seen a single animal other than Stinky.
Yeah.
Well, that's unsettling.
Yeah. Ride
Actually,
my back.
So you did
Ride
the
my
crocodile
back.
hop.
well, I touched the crocodile.
Oh.
Do you do that thing with your mouth where you're like, make the noise into the mic? Just what? Why are you giving me that look?
You know why.
I don't know, I stand on the crocodile's back for a
Yeah, do
second.
crocodile ASMR.
That's gonna be a thing.
No, it's not. We're gonna stop
Yeah.
it right here.
Go ahead and stand on my back.
Okay, stand on your back.
No, this will be interesting to see.
It's backseat crocodile surfing.
Yeah.
It's like playing to Staxies.
It wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for the concentration ring and the blessed ring.
We're just gonna sit here and watch you try to balance
No,
this.
you can do this.
Why are you spending so much time doing this?
'Cause it's
For the
cool.
sake of our ear
'Cause
watchers.
It's cool. If you
It's not cool in the ear watchers. Don't care.
Keep doing your turn. I got this covered.
How far away is the other one?
The
Is
one
it within
that's-
60 feet of me?
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a ways away, but it's within 60 feet.
Okay,
like it's
well, I'm
only
gonna
maybe
vicious
30 feet.
mockery that one.
Okay.
Oh, look at me! I can roll on a wall like a stupid rat! You suck! I don't think I have to try very hard.
You
They
don't.
don't have ears.
It technically got a 0 on its roll, so
Yeah.
go ahead and roll for damage.
Wow, you rolled a 17.
You're
Hey,
in.
that's 6 damage.
Wow.
Oh,
And that one also has disadvantage.
Yes.
it's just reeling now.
Yes, and now I continue to stand on this. I'm
You,
going
just to be clear, you were targeting the one that you had not
Yes,
targeted.
the one I have not targeted.
Okay.
So now they both have disadvantage. And I've seen how Olsef has been acting this whole adventure. So you are now inspired.
Well, that's a D8. That could be useful.
Even though their AC seems kind of low.
We now have a mobile bard platform.
Yes. You are now my stage.
I'm your
All the
scooter.
crocodiles are my stage.
I'm your fervent scooter.
You need wheels. Is there like a crocodile transformer?
In like Beast Wars, maybe?
It's your turn. Nine's finished his.
Yeah, I'm
It's
done.
Yeah.
Ulsa's turn.
Okay, so if I move up, can I reach it?
No, you cannot. It
Throw
is.
your sword.
It is too far up the wall and making itself flat and kind of thin and spread out.
It's flattening out against the wall.
It's gonna jump on you.
Yeah, it's oozing up against the wall, making itself flat, harder to reach.
Yeah, it's gonna go like
Ooh, you should brace yourself and just like have your sword pointed at it.
it's like a
Okay.
baseball bat.
Well, I am going to put myself in disruption stance, which means that if I have a successful attack, I get advantage on the next one. And I'm going to move forward 15 feet
Okay.
and prepare an action to attack one of the 2 attacks that I have should it decide to. I'll go right underneath it. Yeah,
Go there instead.
yeah. Should it come down, I'll be there and I'll be able to attack it right away with my flamey sword.
Okay.
Do you want to say anything like you who are an ooze?
No, I don't want to talk to it.
All right.
I don't want to disturb its.
So are you readying any action specifically? Just if it jumps, you're going to slash at it?
If it comes within range,
You'll make
Yeah,
a
okay.
I
melee
will
attack.
make an immediate melee attack.
Cool. Anything else you want to do?
No, I'm just looking at it, going, "This is a real pain in the butt having
You're,
this slime."
you're going, I should have brought a bow.
I don't have any.
Don't you have a trident? Did we forget about that
The
again?
trident was turned into a stock bot.
Yeah, it's turned
Yeah.
into cookware.
I've got a stick. I can poke it with a stick. So
It is now Holwyn's turn.
Oh, and do the only damage.
Yeah, you're the only.
I mean,
Oh, and I had forgotten. Sorry, with both Nines and Ulseth, I forgot to ask you guys. Well, you're
Nines
riding
is
the
riding.
crocodile.
Yeah, I'm riding
so
the
Ulseth, I
crocodile.
need you to make a strength saving throw.
yeah.
That's why I forgot.
Ride
with
the crocodile.
Nines,
Nines
because
is
you're
that
riding a
song.
crocodile.
We have a mobile tabaxi crocodile unit.
19, 20.
You managed to resist the current. So back to Holwyn.
Hillen is going to fire 2 arrows on the guy that got hunter mark this time.
Okay.
Smart.
Yeah. Yep.
Smart.
Yep. Still fire arrows.
Yes.
Okay.
And one is does 29 hit?
Yes, 29 will hit.
Are you sure? Is there some math you should double check?
I don't need to double check my math on that one.
There's actually an AC range. You have to hit
Oh.
between
Oh, wait.
14 and 28.
If you do too good,
It doesn't hit
but
him.
it doesn't hit any.
Hold on, I forgot to roll the bless.
Oh, yeah. 30.
Yeah, 30.
Dirty 30.
Dirty 30.
That doesn't hit. You
Damn
went
it!
too far.
And
It was too accurate.
hashtag not blessed.
And the second shot is total of 20.
Yeah, they both hit.
Okay.
Hunter's mark damage.
Yes, this is going to be a hunter mark. No, it's not. It's disappeared. It's gone forever.
A floor hit.
A cat will find it.
Okay, we'll find it. Okay. So 9 piercing, 4 hunter's mark, 5 fire.
Nice.
She's keeping track of the numbers, right? She's not going to make me do that.
5 fire. What was the first one? You said 9.
9
Yep.
piercing.
Okay.
And that's going to be 13 piercing, 3 hunter's mark, and another 5 fire damage.
Good firing.
Yes.
Good.
I mean,
Yeah, that was quite a bit of damage.
Yeah. Good hitting the ooze with your fire arrows.
Yes.
Too bad I couldn't reach it.
Just
You need to learn how to. If you increase Olsef's size,
so when
he
you
would have had range for it.
so when you hit the ooze once again, it goes thunk thunk,
I'd have to drop
and
bless.
this oily surface on it has this sort of rolling, uncomfortable sort of fires, just oozing over the whole flat thing. Anything else you want Holwyn to do?
What kind of bonus actions? Not great ones. They're just gonna stay there because maybe take. Nah, I won't take a step forward because that's Olsef's problem.
Then give me a strength saving throw.
With bless.
With bless. That is going to be a 19.
You make it. Holwyn also manages to resist the currents,
Bless doing a bit of work.
and now
It's the ooze.
comes Ooze Boy.
Ooze boy.
Yeah,
Ooh, which one is ooze boy?
the blue one.
Oh, what's the other one?
Ooze.
Man. Ooze boy and ooze man.
I know.
It is.
The blue ooze.
It is Oozman.
Oozman?
Yeah,
Oh,
one is
good.
Ooze
You
Boy,
didn't
the other is
even ask.
Oozman.
Well, you just knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Because you're so wise.
That one
Yes, that's it.
moves a little bit above, directly over Ulseth.
Like on the ceiling.
Uh-huh. And then goes, and then falls onto Ulseth.
Yep, knew that.
And you go.
Yeah.
So you slash at it.
I do.
You also take. There
It has
is.
disadvantage on falling on people.
You also take 6 acid damage from coming into contact with it. Then, I need you to make your attack roll.
With bless.
Yep. 15, 16.
Yeah, that hits. So go ahead and roll for damage.
It's flamey damage.
Yeah. I do 12 slashing damage
Okay.
and 7 fire damage.
Okay.
Do I get my second attack?
Not on a prepared
Not on
action.
that. No, okay.
Not on held actions.
But I get
unfortunately.
advantage on my next attack roll.
Yes.
You do. Okay. When you make that attack,
I did.
Oh, did you split it?
It's a little ooze. It's 2 little oozes.
there are now 2
Medium oozes.
medium oozes.
Are they
and-
both laughing?
No. And I need you to. Actually, no. I just need to roll this because you don't get to avoid it. You take 8 more acid damage from that.
So did falling count as an attack action?
No. It just fell.
I know, but okay. So if there's 2 of them, do they both have disadvantage?
Only one does.
But it came from the same one.
Yeah, but now they're 2 monsters.
Yeah,
Hunter's
but-
Mark can't target 2 things, right?
Hunter's Mark can't target 2 things.
Well, I'm talking about the disadvantage.
And the
Oh.
disadvantage only affected the original creature, of which there is half of now. And the other half is a new creature.
How is it a new creature?
It,
doesn't make
it has
any
its own independence now. It's
And I
not
just
tied
take-
down to the previous
and I take-
tribulations of the other one.
I
So the
take
other one's like,
acid-
I'm not actually insulted by that at all.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just it's immune. And funnily enough, it's still its turn. And it hasn't attacked yet.
That
this
was
is
a
just
movement.
contact damage.
Uh-huh.
Because it's acidy.
Yeah.
Yeah, why are you laughing and smiling like that?
Because I like that you guys are actually going shit, 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 shit. I like that. So,
I just don't
The-
understand how it doesn't have disadvantage, though. It was the same creature.
but it's not anymore. It's a different creature. It's wholly independent. It has its own keys and its own friends. It's a different creature. It's independent.
Name 3 different friends it has.
Morty.
It's friends with Ooze Girl, which Ooze Boy wasn't a friend with. In fact, they didn't like each other. It's also friends with Squirrel Ooze, which got its name because it dissolved a squirrel, but the squirrel fur kind of stayed on top, and it's just been stuck there ever since. So
Why
that-
are you making this, like, ooze lore that we're gonna run into?
Because
And we're like,
you-
we killed Squirrel Ooze!
You asked. And the last friend that it has is it's actually been exchanging letters for quite a long time, independent from the other half.
How can they exchange letters and not be smart enough for Charm Monster to work?
Because they just send letters down the tube. It's just like, here's an A, here's a B. You asked, it's been exchanging letters with Mayor Ooze, all right? It's got different friends, a whole different life.
Does he know Mayor Cheese?
He had Mayor Ooze as one of those.
He has a
Yeah,
sash,
sashes.
and it just hasn't dissolved yet.
It's
Well,
made
it
out
was
of
from the
mithril.
other mayor. It was from the town's mayor that fell down here ages ago.
How did
and-
he fall down? Was it like a bad PR
I-
stunt?
Why do you think
We
the
had
sewers
to-
are so secure now?
Wait, it was Ooze Boy and Ooze.
Oozman.
And Oozman.
Well, this is Oozman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, which one's Ooze Boy?
The one that's
The
still
one
laughing.
that's got the hunter's mark is
And which one's this one?
that one. Nah, that is Babuza.
Bob Booze.
Bob Uza. That's what it is. It's Bob Uza. All right. And now it's Ooze Boy's turn to attack. And Ooze Boy walks up, well, not really walks.
Oozes.
Oozes just a little bit closer.
They've kind of got an
And
ooze
goes-
theme going on here.
Exactly. What's your AC, Ulseth?
37.
Definitely not that.
Are we playing Pathfinder?
21.
21. Okay, that hits.
What?
And you take 7 bludgeoning damage. But you also take
Acid damage.
I already had the acid damage from contact. How
This
many
is
times
another
did I do that?
contact.
No, I already took it from these
you
two
take
guys.
22 acid damage.
20.
22 acid damage. And now it's
As
Bob.
part of the attack?
Yes, it is now Bob Ooze's
How
turn.
does that attack acid damage differ from the contact acid damage that I heard earlier?
It's a lot more of it.
What is it? How is it any different?
It's lashing out at you with like a
It's
tendril.
attacking you. The other part just sort of glopped down a bit on you.
Okay.
I like that you think that arguing with me at this point is gonna.
No, I'm
help
trying
the
to understand what I'm
situation.
dealing with here. It's
And
not good.
ooze. No.
So it's like just shaking off oozy bits as
Yeah.
it moves around for the small acid damage, and this is like a directed attack.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are level 7. Things get painful now. So the other one, now it gets a chance. It, however, distinctly fails.
Well, good.
Yeah, I think that counts. Okay, so then it's the other one's turn. And
This Oozman.
yeah, it is gonna move towards Holwyn. It's still on the ceiling, but there's no way to really show that.
How far?
20.
There.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's up on the ceiling.
It's up on the ceiling. Okay, Soria, it's your turn now.
Onward, steed.
Oh, also, I need. Ulseth wouldn't be able to see it. So, Soria, Holwyn, and Nines, make a perception check. I want to see if you pick up on this.
Great. 24. Wait, do I get a plus for this?
No.
No, it's a check.
20. 26.
And I'll roll for Holwyn.
Wait. Yeah.
Holwyn does not notice.
26.
Okay, you both see this. The arrow that, or sorry, not the arrow, the vicious mockery had sort of like singed part of it, and that seems to be fine now.
So it's healing.
And
Is
it's your
healing
turn.
emotional damage?
Yes.
All right. Well, first thing I'm going to do, the crocodile's eyes will flash green, and I'm going to use a bonus action to Balm of the Summer Court on Ulseth because it's. I can
Because
do that.
Ulseth has taken a lot of
I
damage.
can do that as an animal. You get 9 hit points plus 3 temporary.
Ulseth, what type of armor are you wearing right now?
Plate mail.
Plate mail.
Is there any anything interesting about your plate mail?
It's from the orangish metal from Unristo.
Okay. Ulseth. You do notice that your armor has begun to corrode.
Why would it not do that on top of me?
Yeah, why would it not? Right.
All right, so I want to get up and help Ulseth by biting at these things, but I don't want to bring 9s up next to them.
Didn't I? Yeah.
Can you just shake me off?
No. Did he have to make a strength save, is what you're about to ask?
No. The goo held you in place.
Oh, how
So they're
thoughtful.
helpful.
Yeah, very helpful.
Okay. I'm going to gesture towards the oozes just to warn 9s that I'm about to go towards them. I don't know if he wants to try and jump off or not.
If Nines wants to jump off, he's perfectly capable of
Just
not moving with you.
with me.
But he's also perfectly capable of moving with you.
I will stay in place.
Stay where
So when you walk by, I'm just floating above the water. That way I don't need to make the strength check.
That's not how that works.
Why
So you're gonna
not?
stay there.
Yeah.
Alright, so I can go. So I can only move 20 feet.
You can move 20.
That should just get me just in range. I feel like you need some help. Alright. I'm going to bite at it, which is probably gonna hurt.
What? The corrosive monster? You're gonna eat it?
It'd be like a sour pickle.
That's interesting. What type of damage is your bite? Does it
Piercing.
sound as piercing? Okay. Yeah.
Does it taste like a spicy pickle?
16.
That hits.
So it takes 8 piercing damage. And the target is now grappled in my mouth.
So you take there it is. You take 6 acid damage from that.
Well, now I'm really glad I'm not riding you.
You don't have it grappled because it dissolves.
Oh, it dissolves.
Yes,
So it's gone.
it's gone. That one's gone.
Ooh, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing the dog thing where they're like, "Bleh, bleh."
What did it taste like?
Yeah.
Is there anything else that Soria the crocodile would like to do?
I used my bonus, I used my movement and my standard, so I can't do anything else. I just hope I don't get knocked on top of by an oozman.
Okay. Well, you do have the temporary hit points of that creature, so
Yes, I rolled for them. So
that's an advantage you have. It is now Ninesy's turn.
I will. How far away am I from the one on the ceiling?
The one on the ceiling, you are, I'd say, accounting for height and everything, it's probably about 25 feet.
It can probably get to me, but I'm doing the least amount of damage, so I'm not afraid of it. Yeah.
I'm not afraid anymore.
So that one still has disadvantage. Does the other one, the small one, still have disadvantage, or that attack recently?
The small one,
Yes.
that attacked, yeah.
Okay. I will vicious mockery that one. Hey, slime ooze boy.
That one is Bob Uza.
Hey, Babuza! Your other half tasted terrible!
Okay. They resist.
When they roll
know.
18?
When the DM makes
Yes!
that noise.
Yes, they did. They rolled an 18, and they resisted. Babuza, It is very confident. See, that's why it has more friends. It's a very different ooze than Ooze Boy. He's been trying to gain some independence for a while.
Finally got out of that codependent relationship.
I was in a toxic relationship.
Yeah, great. That was nice. Right.
Is there anything else you want to do, Nines?
I'm defeated now.
Use your crow bachelor to hook into the floor so you don't fly off.
Sure, I try that. I take Crowbachelor out and, because my feet are wet now.
You know, I'm gonna say that you can do that. You can just
jam it in,
yeah, you can do that.
and I sulk.
All right. Anything else?
Brainless acid monster.
I think that's...
All right. Well, Seth, it is your turn.
Yay. I'm going to use my bonus action to do second wind before I do anything else.
Okay.
Nope.
I got some healing on you.
No.
You rolled a 1.
Plus 8.
Can you use luck
You
to
want-
re-roll that?
No.
No, I can't. It's not a...
I don't feel any better. Breathe in, breathe out.
The one that was outside the tray
Was
was
great.
just fine, yeah. Okay, well, I raise a Lashalar. I have advantage.
Flamey sword.
Yeah, Flamey Sword, sorry. Flamey Sword, this Ooze
what?
Babo Ooza.
Bob Uza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
23.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay. And then I do 7 slashing damage and 7 fire damage. That's with my first attack.
When you do that, you take 2 acid damage, but it is gone.
Okay.
Which leaves just the other one now.
You mean the other two?
No, it's just
Well,
one.
I still have.
It's gonna split into 3. I know.
still
it.
have movement, but I'm just going to stay where I am.
Are you gonna try to brace yourself?
Oh, I could use my crowbar too. I have a observed Nines, just amazingly intelligent move of crowbarring
I will.
the floor, and so I take my crowbar out and imitate what you did.
I'll allow it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you are braced. If you move, you lose the brace, or you have to take a bonus action to pick up the crowbar. But you are braced as a free action.
Yeah. Well, I haven't taken my offhand weapon out yet,
So
so I'm using my offhand with my crowbar to hold myself in place for the moment.
yeah, that's fine. Like I said, you can do it. I'm just making sure the rules, since you're both doing it now, are clear.
The crowbar on the sewer floor rule.
Yes.
You're
It's on
crowbar
page-
brothers.
It's on page 376,
Hey, Bard brother.
paragraph
Hey
1.9.
there, crowbar brother.
1.9 special 0.9 crowbar rule.
Yes. So it's only available in D&D version 5.7. And if you aren't playing 5.7, then you won't know that rule and you're lame.
What are you even doing?
You're uncool. So it's not a thing. Don't worry
Learn
about it.
crowbar law. Come on.
I think that brings up Holwyn's turn.
Oh, yeah.
So
Switch to
bonus
acid
action.
arrow.
I can try ice arrow. See if we can just like make it fall from the ceiling.
It's up to you. Fire's been working okay.
Yeah, fire's been pretty good.
So hunter's mark bonus action
Okay.
Good
to
remembering.
the other one.
Yep.
I'm braining good this time. And we're just gonna fire a couple fire arrows.
Brain, meow, meow, meow.
The first one is a 17.
That hits.
Good thing we had that bless.
I did roll a concentration check when I got acided.
I saw.
16.
Oh my God. 16
Yeah,
is good.
that hits too.
It did last time. Well, on the other one anyway.
God, I wish I could roll a d20 for damage. That'd be very nice.
What kind of bow is that?
Okay.
Sorry, drop something.
Oh, is that the sound of the bow?
Yeah.
Just drops.
Dunk.
Slides down the sleuth way. 6 piercing for the first one.
6 piercing. Okay.
6 piercing. 2 hunter's mark. And 6 fire.
Okay.
And for the second shot. Fell out.
You're right. I really want to keep that.
Yeah, I really wish we kept that one. 7 piercing. 3 hunter's mark. And 4 fire.
So the same damage overall each time. Then the arrows go thunk thunk. The now familiar yet still eerie wave of fire washes over the exterior of the ooze, now flattened quite thinly over the surface. Anything else you want Holland to do?
It's gonna drop on me.
Do they have anything to brace with? I don't even think they have arrows, because...
It generates arrows.
Yeah, they don't carry arrows.
Yeah, that'd be a standard action. No, they're not going to do anything.
Okay.
They're just, except fall into the water.
Make a strength save, basically.
Oh, no, they're fine. It's going to be a dirty 20.
They're all right.
Okay.
These kids are all right.
The ooze moves another 20 feet towards Holland.
One more.
Yeah.
At least they're not over.
And
That's pretty big.
that one is gonna... Yeah, that one's gonna drop down. And
Does it make a splishy, oozy kind of goosey sound?
the whole one takes 6 points of acid damage. You mind keeping track of that?
Well, my notepad.
Oh, you don't have Holland's sheet up right now?
I do have it. I just
Oh,
can't.
you don't have the editing.
Yeah,
Right.
I can't
Okay,
add.
I can do that. There you go. So Holland takes 6 points of acid damage, and this thing sort of rears its whole body and tries to bring it slamming down on them. Holland deftly moves out of the way,
Ooh, good deffing.
but they slide back 5 feet.
Not in the water yet.
And that's the end
Just
of...
them sliding back 5 feet, trigger attack opportunity.
No,
Oh,
it
good.
does not.
Why do you keep... What if the answer was yes?
Oh, well. Just making sure.
You don't need to make sure.
Sorry, it's your turn.
Alright, go crocodile. Crocodile.
Just so you know, there is a transformer. That's a
Crocodile.
crocodile. and
What's
a
its name?
Skull Crusher.
Skull Crusher, that's the name of my crocodile.
Skull Crusher goes.
I will attack it with my mouth.
Okay. Go
That
ahead
worked
and
out.
make an attack roll.
Wow. 23.
That hits. You take 6 acid damage.
Okay. That's 10. Dang it.
We need to get some dice towers in here because we're not good at this.
11 piercing damage.
Yeah, then you guys would just be knocking the dice towers over.
Yeah, but that's funnier.
11 piercing damage, and it is grappled, theoretically.
So, you take that acid damage.
Oh, and I have to make a concentration check,
You have to make a concentration check.
which I make.
You also now can feel if you hang on to this, it's gonna keep hurting. So you have the choice of whether to keep it grappled. And you
I'll
have
let it go.
Remember,
you're letting it go. Okay.
You have the brain of
Anything
a-
else you want to do?
No, I don't. I'm not polymorphed. Wild shape, you keep your mental faculties.
How does that work with the brain size?
What?
It's
Brains?
magic. It's
magic.
magic.
It's magic.
It's
See,
magic.
that's the answer.
Polymorph reduces the intelligence to whatever the creature is, or increases it, and in some cases, but with wild shape, you retain all your mental faculties
Because of magical bullshit.
because of druid
Yes.
bullshit.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Anything else you want to do?
No. Well, wait. I will heal also. Sorry. I'll do another 2 Balm of the Summer Quartz. 4 plus 2 temporary. Not great rolls. Okay, now I'm done.
9s. It's your turn.
We're just gonna vicious mockery it.
Okay.
How do you insult something that has no soul?
Tell it sucks.
It doesn't suck though. It's just
It's just oozing.
It
Just
just
say-
gloops, basically.
just gloops.
Just say that. Just say that.
Just say that
You're
it fell
worthless. You
for.
just gloop.
Why are you buying stuff from what's her name?
This I don't know the D&D equivalent of that person.
Oh yeah, who's the lady who owns Goop?
Gwendolyn.
Yeah, Glenvy. It's
Glenvy.
just Glenvy.
It would be Glenby. It would be.
That seems like a Cormer Republic sort of thing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just Glenvy.
And Glenby
500
would be the
gold for
person who would
sticks?
do gloopy things. Yeah.
Guys, we better be careful. If we make fun of Gwyneth Paltrow, she might not come on the show.
We did.
No.
We didn't. We didn't make fun of anyone. We just referred back to Glenby.
You want to know how I know?
I made fun of Gwyneth Paltrow.
Well. Okay.
So I used vicious mockery. You're so gloopy because you're overpriced and useless.
It doesn't understand any of that, but it does take damage. So
It takes
This has been the most effective attack yet.
6 psychic damage,
6
and
psychic.
it has disadvantage on his. At least one half of it will, or third. I don't know.
So salty.
All right.
And then I stay put and not waste any of my bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Also, finish this up.
Yeah.
It's Ulseth's turn.
I attack with my flamey sword.
So you go over to it.
Okay.
I'm going to split it in 2 and take more damage. That's what happens.
Yeah, you are. You are gonna split it in 2 and take more damage. Because I'm guessing that you're gonna roll above its AC.
27.
Yes, that rolls above its AC. Mm-hmm. So you hit. You take 8 acid damage.
Are you enrolling for this, or are you just making up bigger numbers?
My dice work.
I do. Oh my god.
Wow, no damage.
No, I
The
did
frustrated furball.
14 slashing damage and a whopping 2 fire damage.
Okay.
And then I do my second attack.
When you hit it with the first attack,
Yeah.
I need the big one, and then you can put the other 2 small ones. Pick one that Hunter's mark is going to go on. That one is Uzman now.
Are they just reusing names?
No, that one's
was
still
Usman.
Usman.
Yeah, that's still
That's the
Uzman.
original Uzman.
Yeah,
The OG Usman. And this one.
and that's
The other one.
that is GOB.
Everybody's falling over again.
We're in uneven terrain.
It's kind of the theme of this.
So
Anyway.
the other one is GOB. Anyone want to guess what that is?
Gob.
Grand ooze blob.
Nope.
Great ooze.
Anything from
You
nine?
said GOB?
GOB.
The Great Ooze Benedict.
No, good ooze boy. So, so, that happened.
I thought ooze boy was one.
Ulseth, you can now continue your attacks.
I will. Which one shall I attack? I shall attack.
GOB.
Yeah, that's a dumb name, so I'm going to attack it. Nat
You-
20.
You who have a dumb name.
Nat 28 with a nat 20. So
Oh,
I
that
do it-
misses. It was too good.
Yeah. So the crit, do I roll both or just by
You double your
slashing?
dice.
You double the dice
Well,
that you
let's-
roll.
Yes.
Yeah, this should be good if I roll more than one.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, pretty
What
bad.
the hell?
I know, it really sucks. 7 slashing and 4 fire. Even, do I get the bonus again?
No.
7 slashing and 3 fire. These D6s totally suck.
What was the first one again?
11 total. Does it matter
Yes,
which
it
one
does.
was which?
Yeah.
7 slashing and 4 fire, and then 7 slashing and 3 fire.
And you're attacking Gob.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Hang on. When you hit Gob,
Oh my god.
what?
it splits again. And that's LGOB.
L.
Loser good?
No, just little. It's just little
But
good
they're the
ooze boy.
same size now.
It's slightly smaller.
You're so angry about this.
I'm just glad I'm
I just
getting-
let go of my crowbar and I just let
Ulseth,
the
I
current
think you
take
have
me.
a second attack. Do you not?
That was the second attack.
Oh, that was the second attack.
Yeah, the first
Right,
one.
I forgot.
The first
Yeah,
one
I'm-
split.
I'm just glad I'm not getting
Ooze,
splashed.
whatever it was. Ooze gobular or something.
That's right.
And then I
Yes.
split it again. I did a double split.
Yes, you
I'm
did.
just glad I'm not getting hit
and
with
on that
acid.
second one, I forgot, you take 4 acid damage. So that brings us to Holwyn.
They're just gonna keep firing fire arrows because that seems to be the most
At
effective.
which target?
The one
Well,
hunter,
just
hunter.
Oozman.
Just
At
The
Oozman.
original Oozman.
just do
Okay.
one attack on Oozman and then do your other attack because he might kill it. You never know.
We'll find out.
You get
Do the one.
You still get a bless, I think.
Yeah.
That's an at one.
Oh, yeah, that
Well,
doesn't matter, does it?
That's a 15.
That hits.
Yay.
It can hit. Yeah.
Yeah. They don't have much armor. They're all oozy.
Nat 1 isn't an instant fail.
No.
And a nat 20 isn't an instant success.
See, Bless is really carrying us here.
What was the plus on that?
On the
From the blast?
4.
4.
It was max bless.
Max bless, minimum roll.
Actually made a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for the
So-
blesses, crocodile.
So 6 piercing,
Okay.
6 hunter's mark, and 4 fire. Any change outside of the smell?
Well, a little fire rolls over it like you're used to, burns, terrible smell. Nothing else happens.
Okay.
We shoot it again.
Okay.
It's a little better at 30.
So the first
It's
one,
double.
whole one was like, "Ugh,"
Yeah, like,
and the second was like, hold
I
my
got
beer.
this. Wait, that was just a practice throw.
All right, yeah. 30 hits. I know. Shocking.
It didn't go over.
That was one
Well,
of my.
luckily, I think
that
the piercing is basically useless because
I
that
think
was
so, they've been-
a 6. 6 fire and 6 hunter's mark.
It is obliterated. The
Good
flame
obliterating.
consumes it, and it disintegrates down to the water, and the last little bits roll away.
Can you bonus action to move Hunter's Mark?
And bonus action to move the hunter's mark.
Okay, put it on whichever one you want.
It doesn't matter.
Goodoo's Boy or Little Goodoo's Boy?
Little. And that ends Hillman's turn until they fall into the water.
With this strength saving throw. With plus.
Oh, never mind. It's 20.
Okay, they're
5.
fine. And that brings us to GOB and LGOB. They will. You know, those two, they last felt it from Ulseth, so they're going to go after Ulseth.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, ignore the crocodile. They're used to seeing crocodiles.
That one, the first attack kind of like lunges forward, but not enough to get to you.
No, I back
And
away.
the second one ends up sort of just hitting GOB. LGOB kind of flashes out and just hits GOB.
Did they merge?
They do not merge,
Oh,
but nothing else happens.
Did you take a little
Sorry,
bit
it's your
of
turn.
GOB?
No,
That was okay.
no. Once they're split, they don't rejoin. They become their independent, individual selves.
I'm going to circle around and I'm going to attack GOB.
Okay,
Nat 20.
perfect. You hit.
So I
Double
did
the die.
7, 11, 13 piercing damage.
You crunch down and it just dissipates. You do take 5 acid damage when you do that.
good dissipating the ooze.
And I'm still holding on to my crocodile HP. I only get one attack as a crocodile, so I'll just move up to flank. And then that's my turn.
Nines. Your turn.
We're just gonna vicious mockery it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Ah, you're alone.
Oh, that was really mean.
It fails. Roll
Of
for
course
damage.
it would.
Of course
That
it
was,
is alone.
It was so sad.
That's 5 psychic damage.
You say that, and it just melts away.
Wow, it's been a while since we killed something with vicious mockery.
Yeah, but it was so vicious.
You are so alone, you just fade out of existence.
Yeah, that happens.
Just like in real life.
I quickly searched all of the sewer for whatever valuable things that might have dropped when it
Yeah, was any of those
dissipated.
bottles?
Yeah, I'll swim around as a crocodile and help look.
Yeah.
You can make. One of you can make an investigation check.
Who has the best?
So, someone can assist. You can have.
What's Holwyn's?
Invest 3,
That's-
and mine is 0.
Mine's 3.
No, here, I assist you.
Okay.
We are not good investigators.
Do I get an advantage for assisting?
Yeah, you have advantage. You've got guidance, all that
Well,
jazz.
one is a nat 1, but the other isn't, so. And I can't guidance myself as
Does
a
she get a
crocodile.
bonus
Oh,
because
you didn't.
she's-
You didn't change it to crocodile.
Well, I
Okay.
figured it would be easier to move around and search.
Plus, then she's an
That's fine.
investigator.
That's 19. Investigation. Investigator.
Yeah.
Investigator.
You find one potion bottle.
Does it have a potion in it?
Is it?
Yeah, it's all, sealed up. You
What
find
color
one
is it?
potion bottle. It's kind of a purpley color.
1 purple potion.
Yep. Anything else you guys would like to do?
Get out of the water.
Yeah, like go someplace
Okay.
with like
Not sewage water everywhere.
not sewage water.
All right.
Could we see the map and see what we haven't done yet?
Can I dry my socks?
Yeah, you can. Let me bring that back up.
Olsef, give me your flamey sword.
I can
You drying
zoom in
your
a
sock?
little
Yeah, I'm
bit
drying
if
my
there's anything you
socks.
want to see. Otherwise, I'll move that up just a bit.
Okay, we already explored that place to the west, right?
Which place to the west?
In the bake room.
No,
We haven't
Over
gone
here?
down there yet.
I thought we did go in there, and that's
Nope.
what we came
No.
back.
Nope.
no.
No, you have not
Well,
gone in
we
there.
Oh.
just go. Let's go downstream back to the big room.
And it is literally the only place you have left to move.
So we go there.
Yeah, let's go there.
No, it's not. Yes, we'll go there.
Okay.
Let's find more slimes to fight.
I'll
And
swim along.
we'll call out for Sturmgrimmy again when we get to the big pool.
Nothing happens when you do so.
Okay.
I have a I'll keep in crocodile form for now.
Can I continue riding you?
Sure.
Okay, I'm on top of you.
Crocodile surfing.
The room that you enter,
Can I use a healing potion?
No.
Yes. I imagine we have time to use a healing potion.
yeah, you can use healing potions if you want.
What
You're just walking down the.
What does a greater healing potion give me?
Um,
I already used.
It's
my
4d4 plus
second
4.
one. 4d4.
plus 4.
So I've got 4 so far. Might not be more than 4 more. We'll see. 4, 6. Plus, that's not bad. It's better than nothing.
Okay. The room that you
not
enter
fully healed yet, but not dead either.
has 2 giant pools of water swirling around, rotating like a whirlpool almost. The room smells, as we would identify it today, very chemically. It's a smell that you have caught before in Nordfeld's sewers, but it's not something that you're particularly familiar with. It has kind of a pungent yet sterile scent. The pools themselves continue to rotate slowly. There's a large sort of walkway thrust out over the pools, so you can stand in the center of the swirling water looking down. In this room, beside each of these swirling pools, there are several levers, and that is all that's here.
Oh, there's-
I'll bring up the map
there's
so you
probably,
can see.
Oh my, there's no like labels on the levers or anything.
Nope.
Are there like levers for each of the 2 pools?
Yep.
Are they mirrored?
Yeah,
Each
they're
pool
just
has
they each have a set of levers, 3 each.
3 each. Are they?
In a row.
Yep, they're all part of the same thing, so it's like
and
1,
ho-
2, 3.
And so they go down and up. So how are they arranged? Is it like
All
down,
of them
down,
are up right now.
All
on
6
each.
are up.
Yep.
If we don't find a way down here, we can ask those guys in the engine room how to get down.
Okay, well, being confident of my engineering skills,
Sure.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
You snap off the lever.
I go to the northernmost one on the map
Sure.
and pull all 3 levers toward me.
At the same time.
Okay.
Well,
Just
yeah,
arm like.
yep.
Each of the levers has a little like hand brake on it.
Oh, okay.
So-
So I can only do 2 at a time.
Yeah, you can only do 2 at a time.
Well, I do the 2 outer ones.
Okay. As you pull, it kind of locked when you do that.
They
Like,
get
you
locked
can't-
down, or they're locked
Yeah,
in.
so you grab them each, left, right, pull, and you're
Oh, they don't move.
kunk, kunk, kunk.
So I try the middle one.
You try the middle one. Okay, go kunk, 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 kunk. It too is.
Yeah, and it makes
impressive.
clunky sounds.
Yep.
Oh. So, you or Zoria,
Yeah.
could you grab the one on the right?
Sure.
We'll pull all three at once.
Okay.
When I say
I
go-
pull.
They all go kunk, and they're stopped, unable to move forward.
well, nothing says rational action like doing the same thing again and getting
Why
the same
don't you
result.
try them one at a time? Left. Nothing.
Okay, so you are trying them.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were just talking or
Yeah.
you pull the left one down and it moves smoothly. When you do so, alarms start to go off.
Oh, good.
Nice.
That means progress.
There's red flashing lights. There's a buzzard. Bump, bump, bump. You know.
I
Yeah.
pull the middle one.
Okay. Yeah. When you do that, the water starts to slow, and you can hear this big mechanism that was kind of overwhelmed with the sound of the moving water. You now recognize the absence of its noise. So it goes, and the water starts to cease its movement. The alarms still blaring.
I pull the last one.
At that point, the alarms go silent, and the entire chamber of water begins to rapidly empty.
Nice.
Yeah. Now we have a passage down.
Yeah, I look down the pit.
There's a lot of water down at the bottom, but you see light and floors below.
You can actually see the lower levels.
Yeah, it's like about 60 feet down, but yeah.
And I can see
Oh, we
you
can just
see
jump
light at the
down
bottom.
that.
60 feet? Yeah, how much could that hurt?
Is there anything to which I can attach ropes to the levers?
Oh yeah, we have grappling hooks.
There's all sorts of things that you could
ropes.
attach.
I do the same
Things
process
too.
on the other side. On the southern one.
Okay, goes through the same process I just described. Water empties out. If you're watching on the other one, you see the water move through everything, and you can tell like there's connected chambers down there. You can see light at the bottom, sluiceway floor.
So I take some of my precious rope, tie it to a grappling hook the hook firmly onto something like
Like
the
a railing.
levers or railing or
Sure.
whatever is the,
Available.
the best thing.
Yeah, there's railings.
You are Holwyn.
Yeah.
Would you like to go first?
Wait. Did we get an achievement for fully exploring the map?
Yes, you get another 5 points. You get 5 achievement points. The achievement is the
We're in a
note.
sewer and
you get
we
the-
got the second map, so it's called like "Poops, I Did It Again."
Yes, it's called Poops, I Did It Again.
Is that the name of the episode?
It will be.
It might be now. So you get an achievement for Poops, I Did It Again. And you now have a pathway down to the lower level.
Yep. With a rope dangling from a secured grappling hook. The alarms have stopped, right?
Yeah, the alarm stopped.
Yeah.
They stopped the moment you pulled the third lever.
We might. Did the water drain down into the lower sluiceway area?
That's what it looks like because you watched the second one wash away down there, and there's definitely standing water down there.
We might want to disable the levers in some way or put up a note that says, please don't turn these back on. People down below.
Or we could wait to see if anybody shows up.
Well, I don't think anyone's going to show up.
Well, alarms went off,
Anyone who's not a cultist.
We haven't seen like anyone except like 2 people for like days.
A day. No, we saw the guards like
Oh, that's right.
Like
there was just
5 hours
Dorf
ago.
and Karnal and everybody
That's
escaped.
within
They
like the
ran
last
away.
half hour you guys saw them.
Okay.
Oh.
We write a very nice note
on each one.
Dear Jorf,
My dearest Jorf,
whoever you are,
we are spelunking into the sewers.
you know, I use the, since this is a 100-foot coil of rope, I use 10 feet of it, split it into 2 5-foot sections, and tie the levers up together,
You know what?
and say, don't move these with a note.
You know what's pretty bad?
But
We've been through this whole level, and other than those crates, which are just sitting there, we haven't seen a single creepy cult thing happen on this floor.
no,
But tons of creepy cult stuff happened on the floor above.
Are you implying
Let's go
that there
down.
might be? Okay.
yeah, we're getting further and further from the creepy cult by going down, right?
Or
Or they just don't like the second
or
floor.
they've all moved down all the way.
Well, we'll find out.
Well, we'll decide.
Holwyn, you who are Holwyn,
Holman's already got like the belt wrapped around like a hook and everything. They're just like, what?
What's the condition of your armor, by the way? You got acid.
I don't know.
It's looking quite rusty at the moment.
We'll replace it after this adventure.
need-
You'll be fine.
Need to polish it off. Is the acid off?
I'm gonna say that with all the water around, and you thought to rinse acid off, but
But it's rusty.
but
So-
it's taken some damage.
Yeah, is it cosmetic? Does it look bad?
It doesn't look good. Your armor is currently at. This isn't affecting your AC, but I want you to note it on your armor. It has a -2 quality right now.
Okay, my AC stays the same.
Your
But
AC stays
But
the
your
same.
armor's messy.
But your
I need
armor's-
to get my armor fixed later.
Yeah.
All right, shall we descend?
Yep.
Sure.
Holwyn goes first. Who
Yes.
wants to go?
What? You go first.
Yeah. You're the one with the damaged armor.
And the flaming sword that you should have on. Probably.
Yeah, it's still flaming. I never turned it off.
Yeah.
Sure, I go down. Why not?
We're all squishier.
I go down first.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Well,
almost
descend.
got hit that encounter.
All right. All 5 of you descend. And at the bottom, you find that the lights down here don't work quite as well.
Oh, good.
Oh,
And
we
they're a
can
little
use that-
bit
We can use that darkness.
Green covered.
Green. Oh, like algae or.
Oh,
Yeah, it looks like down here it stays a little bit more moist.
Can I?
A little more
Is this
growth.
algae over the light?
Yeah.
Can I use my mage hand to like wipe it off?
Yeah.
Do that.
It cleans up the light a little bit.
no.
I could just do that, just walking down, just occasionally coming down to wipe off on Olsef instead of just no.
Does the construction down here look the same as everywhere else over?
Do you describe
Down-
this as
down
ancient
here-
dwarven?
Down here actually looks a little bit newer than the levels above.
Oh. But slimy.
Yeah. It's a lot. And down here the air is just a little bit more stale. Anything you guys want to do?
Let's take a long rest.
Well,
let's
take a look around at our surroundings.
Yeah.
What's the bottom of this look like?
Let me open that up
It's
for you.
showing to.
Oh, my bad, everybody. There we go. Just opening up the...
I saw solution on there.
So this is gonna be fine, right?
What,
Yeah.
third level to the dungeon?
The third level, no cult activity up until
Yeah, things have been going really good.
no freaky lights
Really
or
well,
anything
no.
last level. So we're probably getting further away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you
There's
smell
no
them?
danger down here.
It smells stale.
We'll
Yeah.
be fine.
See, it doesn't smell like death, only the bad kind.
Does it?
I don't know, we've been
It-
smelling oregano this whole time.
It smells a little worse here.
It smells a little worse here.
Thanks for passing that on.
Okay. Getting all that prepped. I wasn't sure that you guys were going to get there today.
Look at us.
Were you just expecting us to talk to Jorf for the entire session?
I genuinely didn't know
How long?
how long we
long
could
you guys
stand talking with Jorv.
Yeah.
And then we did the Midwestern goodbye.
Well,
Well,
we better be heading out.
trail.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, it wasn't that Midwestern because we only did it once.
Yeah, we
Like, we didn't walk to the entrance and then start talking about something else.
then say goodbye again.
And say goodbye
And
again.
then he walks out with us.
Yeah,
to
and
the
then, like,
hall and
as we're
say-
trying to drive away, he's, like, just, like, leaning into the...
Oh, good. That's where we are.
We're in a
That's-
dot.
That's where you guys are.
Well, we have options.
You can go quite a few different directions.
Well, let's only go in one at a time.
Now, let's split the party, cover the map a lot faster.
Yeah. East.
We all walk in 5 different directions.
Each one of us goes in
Yeah.
5 different directions.
If I may make a suggestion, which is sort of rare as the DM, I suggest that you guys take some real time to consider this, because you're going to have a week to think about it.
Great.
So,
Is
you
this our break? Where
you'll
we-
come back to this. No, we've gone for time now.
We didn't do a
We
break.
didn't do a break.
You're in the middle of a combat.
How could we take a break when one of us was being
Destroyed.
destroyed by acid?
Should have been like, you kill one of them, and
Well, you
then we
asked,
tell
how
the...
could you? And the fact is, you couldn't, so you didn't.
Don't
And
worry.
that's
if
why
you-
we're at time.
If you died, Nines could have asked you some questions. You okay, buddy?
What's it like down there?
Man, that would have been a fun mechanic. Like, we keep dying, but my character keeps living, and I just keep all your corpses.
You keep all our corpses. And every
you-
week you ask us 5 questions each. That would...
That's pretty
No,
good.
no,
Like-
it's not. You're not going to do that.
Don't
No.
kill us.
Right now, I have a little bit extra immunity from dying, because that would be funny.
Well, we'll
I
find
certainly
out.
wouldn't do another character with Speak with Dead.
Tens.
We'll find out what happens to your characters and whether you get to be turned into Nine's next amusing friends or not.
Did you put a green veneer on this?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, I did. I wanted to flavor it, so
It's mint
it's all
flavored
green
now.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely mint flavored.
it's minty fresh down here.
Well, I enjoyed dealing quite a bit of damage to the party this week. Most of it went to Ulseth.
Yep.
And I really enjoyed splitting the oozes. That just, I loved that so much. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. We will see you next week. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.